2 Timothy 1:7 tells us that God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. And Romans 8:15 reminds us that we did not receive the spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you have received the spirit of adoption as sons, by whom we cry, Abba, Father. If you remember, a couple weeks ago, Pastor Matt also reminded us of Jesus' words to his disciples, "It is I, do not be afraid." And with all the different things going on, we understand that we should not fear. But I want to qualify that a little bit for you. It doesn't mean that we live ignorant of the things that actually are kind of scary in our world. There are some things in this world, especially this broken, sinful world, that are scary, that do cause a natural kind of fear. I think every one of us would be afraid of bears, or falling off of a skyscraper, or a virus, or an economic collapse. And it's not wrong to understand the dangers that those things present to us, especially in our broken world, and to obey God's word that says to not be controlled by a spirit of fear. Doesn't mean we deny those things are real, or deny that those things could be significant in our lives. But it means that we don't surrender to them. We don't live in slavery to them. We don't live controlled by those things. It's important that we make that distinction. That helps us. Psalm 56 reminds us, the psalmist said, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise, in God I trust, I shall not be afraid. What can flesh do to me?" It's not that we deny that things are scary, and there might be times when we are afraid of some things. But when those things happen, what do we think about? What do we meditate on? When I'm afraid, I put my trust in you. We meditate on God, and we understand that He is over all these things. Even when there are scary things, there are things that can cause fear. We meditate on somebody and someone that is so much greater, and that can help us to not be controlled by fear.